Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to the show. I'm Sean David. Thanks for tuning in. Let's talk some old school basketball. In today's episode, I want to talk about the time period where Magic Johnson turned into Tragic Johnson. But before we start with this episode, I want to give a quick shout out to my Patreons. Thanks a lot, you guys, for supporting the show. Also, if you want to hear more podcasts with me and former NBA legends, please check out the Basketball Time Machine podcast. You can find it on iTunes, Spotify, and all the common distributors. All right, so let's go. It's the 1984 NBA Finals between the Boston Celtics and the Los Angeles Lakers. A rivalry that goes back decades reached a new high in Game 2. The Lakers are leading the series 1-0 and Magic Johnson has the ball. It's only 13 seconds to go and the game is tied.
You watch the clock at the lower part of your screen. They're looking for Kareem. Magic Johnson keeps looking inside. 2 seconds, 1 second, and they don't get it off. The Lakers don't get a shot off.
This moment and many others like this would later result in the NBA champion, the Boston Celtics. But how could this happen? And how did we get here? Now let me take you back to the year 1979 when Magic Johnson was still in college but already was making a lot of noise. Earvin Magic Johnson was at his peak in college basketball. Already a superstar before he even entered the NBA, Magic defeated Bird in the NCAA final and showed that he could perform on the highest level. Larry, on the other hand, had a terrible shooting night and in that game could not live up to his expectations.
Scores here. Indiana has to call a timeout.
Magic was incredible that game, dropping 24 points while getting everyone on his team involved. Well, that's what Magic does. Now fast forward into his rookie season in the NBA, Magic Johnson quickly showed that he was exactly what the Lakers needed. A perfect addition to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, a floor general that helped the Lakers to find their own identity. Showtime. In the 1980 finals, so still in Magic's rookie season, he was incredible mature for his age. In Game 6, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was hurt and not able to play, but the Lakers were leading 3-2 and had the chance to win the series even without Kareem. So this would be one of the most incredible events in NBA basketball history.
All right, Brent, Magic, without the big fella here, you're going to have to really go to the boards, and you had 15 the last game.
Yeah, I'm going to have to really take up a lot of slack that without him in the middle, it's going to be a real job for me, Jim Jones, and Jamal Wilkes.
Will Jones with him, and so Magic puts it up at the perimeter.
So there's a little more distraction on the defensive guys.
To the left hand, Magic Johnson going inside on Julius. Magic will come down the baseline, and Dawkins tied him up. Score it and send Magic to the line. 2 fouls on Dawkins. Magic puts it down, gets inside of BJ. Spectrum crowd now starting to come alive. They might have thought it was going to be easy, too. Oh, the rolling hook shot by the young center. We'll talk to Magic Johnson. There it is. It's over, and the most valuable player is Magic Johnson. 42 points, 15 rebounds, and 7 assists. He starts at center, plays forward and guard, and leads the Los Angeles Lakers to a world championship 123-107 over Philadelphia without Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Magic Johnson was the Finals MVP and the only rookie ever to win the award, as well as being the youngest at 20 years old. In 1982, the Lakers were able to win another title, and again Magic would win the Finals MVP. Then in 1984, the Lakers would finally meet their biggest rival, the Boston Celtics. As we all know, the Celtics and the Lakers hated each other, and same goes for Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. For Larry, it was very tough to see how Magic was dominating, and he swore that once he gets a chance to battle Magic in the finals, he will come out on top. The Boston Celtics had an incredible team at that time, filled with NBA superstars, and in 1984, they were the only team who could match the Lakers in star power. Before the final series started, both teams were ready for war.
You know, we were the favorites and we made our way. They won the East, we won the West. So it's like everybody just get ready, sit back, and let's enjoy it.
Cheesy. Cheesy, that's what we called it. Cheesy Johnson, because we hated his smile. That magic smile was really the poster that we could put on the wall and we could start throwing darts at because we hated it that much.
Now the Lakers won Game 1 in Boston, 115-109. Now in Game 2, the Lakers have the chance to win the second game in Boston. Magic Johnson has the ball in his hands, but then for whatever reason, something happens, which is totally not magic.
Worthy, I think, to try and cut down where the pass would go to. Worthy inbounds to Byron Scott. You watch the clock at the lower part of your screen. They're looking for Kareem. Magic Johnson keeps looking inside. 2 seconds, 1 second, and they don't get it off. The Lakers don't get a shot off. And we go to overtime, and Tom, the Los Angeles Lakers misjudged the clock.
Well, we said the coaches have these plays timed. That one was a little bit too close, Dick.
That was a 13-second play that went 15.
In overtime, Magic has the chance to redeem himself, but no luck.
5 seconds on the clock. Magic may not know it. 3 seconds, 1 second.
The Celtics would win the game with a game-winning shot of Scott Wedman right in the face of Magic Johnson.
Put him over the limit, and of course a penalty. Here's Scott Wedman from the corner.
The Lakers were able to win the next game at home. But when it came to Game 4, for whatever reason, Magic again was not himself.
Rambis to Magic. To be sure they won't let the time run out this time as they did in Game 2. 8 seconds. Harris steals the ball and the Celtics call a timeout with 3 seconds to play. And Magic Johnson didn't have anywhere to go with it. And another big steal by Parrish, who saved the game for Boston in overtime.
Again, the game went into overtime. And when Magic Johnson had 2 free throws in the clutch of the game,
35 seconds remain. We're in overtime. Tied at 123. He misses the first. Biggest lead of the game, the Lakers 14 points in the second period. Johnson misses them both, Bird the rebound, and the Celtics want a timeout.
And to make it even worse, Larry Bird shot the game winner right in Magic's face.
Cooper all over him. He can't do a thing. Bird turnaround, hits with 16 seconds to go, and the Lakers call their last, although they have one more, they call a timeout.
From that point onwards, the Boston media and the fans called Magic Johnson Tragic Johnson, which is kind of unfortunate because Magic had incredible games. Just in Game 2 and Game 4, in crunch time, Magic struggled. Then in Game 7, Magic again had the chance to make all his mistakes forgotten, but with only 90 seconds remaining, Magic was not himself again.
They nearly lost it. Harris in the crowd. Short, and Cooper gets the rebound. And now the Lakers can cut it to 3 with a minute and a half now remaining. Magic Johnson goes up without the ball, and here's Dennis Johnson 2-on-1 break. And a block by Cooper. What a play by Cooper. He saved the basket, a sure basket by Boston. Worthy coming back, hits the jumper, and it's a 3-point game. 9 remaining. 16 on the shot clock. Celtics with only one more timeout. Lakers have a luxury there. Bird. And Rambis. Now Johnson with the ball. The Lakers trying to cut it to 1. And he loses it. Again to Dennis Johnson, who's going in against Cooper again. And this time
Magic's last turnover was one too many. The Celtics won the championship, and for many years the '84 finals would always be remembered as the one finals where Magic turned into Tragic Johnson. In an interview about this final series, Magic admitted that he was crying in the shower because that loss was so devastating. Now, as you can imagine, this time period must have been really tough for Magic Johnson, but this, on the other hand, is exactly how I would define an NBA superstar. You fail, you overcome, and you do it better the next time. So as we know, in 1985 and 87, the Lakers were the NBA champion again, and in 87, Magic Johnson was the Finals MVP again. So he overcame.